At this very moment, a new arena is taking shape on the frozen soil of Calgary. But this is no ordinary arena. It's set to break records. However, these aren't the types of records to be proud of. With stunning architecture featuring a sophisticated facade, colossal screens, cultural motifs honoring history, and a sunken seating bowl that brings spectators closer to the action than ever before, Scotia Place is poised to set a new standard in North America, perhaps even the world. As the deadline approaches and expectations peak, doubts emerge. Is the prematurely granted crown justified? And why is this project considered one of the most controversial in history? The time has come to delve into North America's new jewel, which, contrary to the chilly weather outside, is set to be on fire. Scotia Place didn't emerge out of nowhere. It's the product of years of planning, negotiations, and a bold vision for Calgary's future. The city's beloved Scotiabank Saddledome, home to the Calgary Flames for over 4 decades, was showing its age. Built in 1983, the arena hosted countless NHL games, concerts, and even the Winter Olympics. At the time, its distinctive saddle-shaped roof was an architectural marvel, making it one of the most recognizable arenas in North America. But its aging infrastructure, outdated amenities, and lack of modern revenue-generating features, such as premium suites and expanded concession areas, left it struggling to compete with modern venues across the continent. The push for a replacement began in the early 2010s, but the most ambitious proposal came in 2015 with Calgary Next, a multi-purpose mega-project that aimed to replace both the Saddledome and McMahon Stadium. Planned for Calgary's West Village, it included a new arena, a football stadium, and a public field house. However, what started as an ambitious plan for Calgary's future soon became a topic of intense debate, dividing opinions across the city.
I'm not too sure about public funds going into it, considering it's a private corporation, but we'll see what happens. This is going to be a while before it's even finished.
Initial cost estimates of $890 million ballooned to over $1.8 billion, the equivalent of approximately $2.3 billion today, with taxpayers expected to cover the majority of the bill. Concerns arose over the proposed location, as the West Village site was contaminated with creosote, a toxic byproduct of industrial activity. Cleaning the land alone would have cost hundreds of millions. Skepticism grew over whether the economic benefits would justify the investment. The project was met with fierce opposition from both city officials and residents, with many questioning why taxpayers should foot the bill for a private sports franchise. Calgary Next was officially abandoned in 2017 as too expensive and impractical. What followed were years of tense negotiations between city officials, the Flames ownership group, Calgary Sports and Entertainment Corporation, and taxpayers. Several agreements fell through before the final deal was reached in 2023, marking the end of nearly a decade of uncertainty. On the surface, it seemed like a long-awaited breakthrough. City leaders framed it as a win for Calgary's economy, the Flames' future, and the revitalization of downtown. But beneath the headlines, the financial details, which we'll reveal later, painted a far more unsettling picture, one that many Calgary residents weren't prepared for. The project's success depended on the right team bringing it to life. Renowned architectural firms Hawk and Dialogue were brought on board to design the arena, while structural engineering expertise is provided by Intuitive and Thornton Tomasetti. Their involvement is seen as a positive step toward revitalizing Calgary's vision for a modern sports and entertainment hub. With the vision set and the deal finalized, Scotia Place is no longer just an idea. It is about to become a reality. What will the arena look like when completed? And how will engineers bring its ambitious design to life? The next phase of the project will be nothing short of remarkable. Construction on Scotia Place officially broke ground on July 22, 2024, marking the start of a high-stakes, multi-year effort to redefine Calgary's sports and entertainment scene. Scheduled to open in the fall of 2027, just in time for the Calgary Flames to begin their 2027-2028 NHL season, the project is on an aggressive timeline. The vision for this arena extends far beyond simply replacing the Saddledome. Designed to be a modern, high-tech venue, it promises to offer next-generation facilities that rival some of the most advanced stadiums worldwide. Unlike traditional arenas that dominate the skyline, Scotia Place features a sunken seating bowl, lowering the ice and event floor while ensuring the main concourse aligns seamlessly with street level. This strategic design improves pedestrian access and provides natural insulation, reducing heating and cooling demands, an essential factor given Calgary's harsh winters. The sunken seating bowl is similar to arenas in the UBS Arena in New York, where accessibility was a key factor in design. The 1.15 million square foot arena isn't just about hockey. It will house a structured parking garage with 500 stalls, retail and commercial spaces, and 2 festival streets designed for year-round events. This ensures Scotia Place is not only a sports venue, but a permanent fixture in Calgary's entertainment district. At its core, Scotia Place will feature an 18,400-seat main arena, meticulously designed to offer unobstructed sightlines for both hockey games and concerts. Above the rink, the 360-degree LED scoreboard, one of the largest in the NHL, will provide an immersive visual experience from every angle in the venue. This technology enhances fan engagement by delivering real-time stats, replays, and high-definition displays. Alongside the main arena, a 1,000-seat community rink will provide a year-round space for local teams, youth programs, and public skating, reinforcing Scotia Place's role as more than just a professional sports venue. While the interior is designed for maximum functionality, the exterior architecture ensures Scotia Place stands out in Calgary's skyline. The facade is composed of perforated metal panels and LED displays, allowing it to shift appearances depending on the event taking place inside. Beyond aesthetics, engineering and sustainability play a crucial role in the arena's construction. The roof system, a particularly complex element, must withstand Calgary's extreme snow loads while remaining lightweight enough to span the massive event space below. Engineers have solved this by employing a combination of precast concrete panels and tension steel cables, a method successfully used in large-scale stadiums like Beijing's National Stadium, the Bird's Nest, to create both durability and efficiency. Sustainability is also a key focus, with Scotia Place integrating over 600 solar panels, expected to generate 218 megawatt-hours of energy annually. Combined with high-performance insulation, reinforced concrete, and energy-efficient glazing, these elements will reduce the venue's long-term environmental impact and operational costs. Indigenous cultural elements have also been incorporated into the design, with art and storytelling motifs woven throughout the space, symbolizing fire, water, land, and air in tribute to the region's indigenous history. Despite significant progress, construction has not been without challenges. The project required deep site excavation in 2023 before work on the foundation could begin. By 2024, steel framework assembly and core infrastructure installation were well underway, paving the way for HVAC systems, roofing, and facade elements to take shape in 2025. Interior finishing and the integration of advanced technology, including a state-of-the-art sound system, will continue through 2026, with final testing and preparations scheduled for 2027 before Scotia Place officially opens its doors. As the arena takes shape, excitement builds around its potential to transform Calgary's entertainment district. But will the final product justify its massive investment? And will the technology and design choices live up to expectations? The real test will begin once the doors finally open. Scotia Place represents Calgary's bold leap into the future of sports and entertainment. But at what price? The project's total cost is a staggering $1.2 billion, with over $800 million coming from public funds, the City of Calgary, and the Government of Alberta. The funding allocation has been one of the most contentious aspects of Scotia Place. According to city documents, the $330 million provincial contribution is primarily directed toward road and infrastructure improvements, land acquisition, and demolition of the existing stadium.
Up to $300 million will be used to support land purchases, a C-train connection, road and bridge construction surrounding the event center, as well as the demolition of the Saddle Dome.
However, critics argue that these upgrades disproportionately benefit the arena and nearby businesses rather than the general public. The City of Calgary is contributing more than $500 million, which includes funding for the event center, community rink, public gathering spaces, and future development sites. Meanwhile, Calgary Sports and Entertainment Corporation, CSEC, the Flames' wealthy ownership group, is contributing only $356 million. With taxpayers footing the majority of the bill, many see this as a one-sided deal. A state-of-the-art arena handed to CSEC on a silver platter, primed for profit while the public carries the financial risk. Supporters argue that a modern arena will drive economic growth, boost tourism, and revitalize downtown Calgary. But history tells a different story. Many taxpayer-funded stadiums failed to deliver on their promises, leaving the public burdened with debt while private owners cash in. Montreal's Olympic Stadium remains a stark warning of government overspending, its financial mismanagement haunting taxpayers for decades. Critics fear Scotia Place could follow a similar path. But it could also become a long-term economic engine for Calgary, generating significant revenue through ticket sales, sponsorships, tourism, and real estate development in the entertainment districts surrounding the area. The Flames' strong fan base and Calgary's ability to attract major events, including NHL games, concerts, and international sporting competitions, could help offset some of the costs. However, success is anything but guaranteed. The key risk factors include rising ticket prices, volatile attendance fluctuations, and the unpredictable shifts in Calgary's broader economic health. Even the most iconic stadiums, such as Brazil's Maracanã, have not been immune to financial turmoil and have struggled to maintain profitability. So, will Scotia Place defy the odds? Will it reshape Calgary's future? Or will it be remembered as one of the most controversial taxpayer-funded projects in Canadian history? With years of construction still ahead, the true impact of this arena remains to be seen.